If you... Oh, the charm didn't stick.
It did not.
Aw, intellect devour.
Ow!
They don't like you, Hobo.
No kidding.
And again, just dodging that stuff. Dang it. Ow. Why they after me? I wasn't doing anything wrong.
You're a big menacing owl bear.
Apparently.
Should we attack you as well?
I didn't do anything wrong.
You did just send your fire elemental against him. And you jumped on it.
Owlbear power. I did friendlies.
Oh yeah, we're missing Hurricane.
Oh, he's trying to catch up.
He's occupied. Rupture. Rupture the earth, casting radiant terror to nearby objects and creatures. So that means friendlies. That's not good. Friggin' misses. Advantage and then miss. Ah, I hate you so much. Should have killed this thing. Hurricane. Oh, Hurricane's way back there.
I was at the last end of the map. I jumped over to the other side to loot some stuff.
See what happens when you get greedy? You may hang around Hobo too long. Hey, he dominated somebody. Good job. At least he dominated the healthy one. Yay, temporary hit points.
I can't do healing word anymore.
You pretty much did all your stuff, didn't you? That works.
What the heck was that?
That was a scream or screech of thank you.
No, no.
If you shoot the one on the ground, it should be sneak attack damage qualifiable. That one right there. He should be technically engaged in melee with us, so should be able to sneak attack him.
We might be in his way.
I don't think so. I mean, Hobo can always take a step to his right, if that's the issue. There we go.
Do.
and save and take no damage. See, there's the tricky with it's using damage spells on them that they make saving throws for is probably not the smartest thing to do, because monks tend to say, "What?"
Fine.
No, it's just the way it is. It's stupid. It's a stupid feat because it basically just eliminates spellcasters from the.
Well, you have to use spells that don't give the option for dex saving throws, but for wisdom saving throws or strength saving throws.
Yeah, and there's not a whole lot of damage spells that do that. That's the problem. Most of the damage spells are dex saving throws.
Take that, buddy.
Charm will work though. Ow.
It didn't.
Who's he attacking if he's charmed?
He can't attack you is what the charm does.
Oh,
It's a save me type ability, not a save you type ability.
got it.
Come on, owlbear.
And he saved against my enrage. Of course, I made everybody else fearful. I forgot about that. Oops.
Yeah, thanks, Kippy.
Sorry.
Oops. Is that all you can say?
I forgot that
That was really poorly done.
it was. I agree. I totally forgot that affects you guys too.
Should listen to Vern more.
But I'm an angry owlbear now, at least.
time for madness.
As long as I hit stuff. Oh, there was another monk there, though, so he's feared. That's good. Feared one of them, but I feared Jeff, too, it looks like.
Jeff is feared.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Hobo is feared.
I must regain control.
The fire elemental is feared.
Yep. See, owlbear, very fearful. Fear-inspiring.
And I run away.
That's okay, you're safe this way. You're safer this way. Your subconscious fear is making you do the right thing. Although Mr. Emperor there, getting his ass kicked by a monk.
Oh, because I was feared, I couldn't take my turn.
You're right. It's fear. You thought you had temporary hit points.
Let's get this over with.
I like how we're missing on the third swing every time, it feels like. Oh, I forgot about this.
A
Angry.
belly flop.
Yeah, it can go farther than that, though. It's not technically, it looks like a belly flop, but it's not supposed to. One more.
Quickly.
Not a very good emperor. Can't even kill one little monk by himself.
Hello, Jeff.
Remember my comment. It's the best I can do. Some game people just use the elbow from the top rope to finish off the job.
Probably. Unless the fire elemental can get him. Oh, he's come back to us, saving me the trouble.
Job.
Good work.
Nice.
He made a save. Yep. Only one attack? Stealing my kill? Hey, how come I lost my owlbear form?
It's kill secure, isn't it?
Stole my kill. I wanted to do the dropping the elbow from the top rope, taking all my fun away.
That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
They owe me a charge of shape-shifting, by the way. Ask again, who are you? And I'm going to need a name this time. Thank you for saving me. I always suspected you were a mind flayer. You were in the prism all this time. Why did you deceive me? I prefer the other version of you. Tell me everything. For the other version. I'm going with Jeff on this one.
You grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. It's like I said before, I'm just like you.
Except for the tentacles and purple eye thing.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
Dietaries through Carmen suck, yes. Change off some spore druid? No.
The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
No, Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony. Do you have to eat criminals' brains? So you're going to tell me what this battle is about? How did you end up in here? Githyanki and Sphere. Who is it? In ring. I'm still a sport druid. The reason I was shape changed is because when they pulled us into the astral plane is I had no friends with me anymore. And they didn't give me a whole lot of people to feed or to use. So, I shape changed. Because, the Owlbear is competent. It really is. It's just I had no support crew, so. Oh, you gonna make me choose, huh? Empty criminal's brains. So you're going to tell me what this battle's about? What Githyanki in the Sphere? Who is it? Who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Were you in prison here too? Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison? How did Gortash and the other Chosen find out about the Astral Prism? Was it you or Orpheus?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Okay, sorry for going quiet. Mrs. Keepy just got back with Rocket. So, anyway, were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus, and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would
sorry
be a
about that.
terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
We're alike in other ways, too. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. I'm nothing like you. I'm no Illithid, and never will be. Oh, poor Jeff. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
No.
I would like that. Why do you say that? I don't like what you're implying. I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
What would that entail? Do it. I'd like to evolve. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Sarmorphous altogether? No way. Why can't you stop it altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
What would that entail? Do it. I'd like to evolve. No way. And again, I think this is specifically my choice. I think. Because I remember in the campaign, you have to convince everybody else in the party to do it. So, I think it's just
And
me.
save mid-conversation, just hit yes, and if we all pop, then no thank you.
Saving. Do it. I'd like to evolve.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
Yes, evolve to get ahead.
Hold out your hand.
But, I thought you want to touch my brain. Do as it says. I changed my mind. I don't want to do that right now. Do as it says. Oh, look. It's a... Oh, that's right. It's a special one you have to use.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
What is it? Eat it. Open your mind to the detect thoughts. Probe the tadpole's intentions. No, I won't do it. Jeff, you're no fun. Probe the tadpole's intentions. This'll go well. Oh, look at that.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
Opened your mind to the tadpole. This is it. 3 is actual the one you're supposed to do. You don't eat it. It's not like you're drinking a bottle of tequila.
Coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Half Illithid. You have embraced metamorphosis and become half Illithid. You can now unlock even more powerful psionics.
Do you want to do your break now?
No, just skip it and take a break in 20 minutes, because otherwise it's next break's in 20 minutes, so might as well just skip the last one. Easier. Okay, so the worm. So the Astral Touch Tadpole. So, if I remember correctly. How do you do this? I think you don't use it, right? Or do you? So, does anybody want to become half Illithid is the question now.
Oh, he's gone now, isn't it?
No, I have the tadpole that transforms you.
Oh.
Very well.
What'd you say?
I said, do you want to become a half Illithid?
What do I get?
What you get if you do?
Get
Stronger.
a bunch of tentacles out of your head, and you'll have a strong sensation of wanting to eat brains.
Not quite
Sounds
accurate, but
4 fingers in your hand instead of 5.
basically what it does is it opens up. Has undergone magical transformation. Evolve an area of your mind to embrace your potential.
Oh, the Emperor's still here. You can just talk to him, I guess.
Take you.
Will this not work while I'm... Oh, this probably doesn't work while I'm at Albert.
Yeah, if you talk to the Emperor, you probably you can charge him. Because the Emperor's right.
Where?
Right where I pinged.
Oh, I see him.
It's the ugly Illithid. Kind of hard to know.
Devastating beauty, please.
What?
There is nothing further I can do for you right now. Consider using my gift.
Oh,
He said it's called devastating beauty.
you can't talk to him. You can't do anything for you.
I have the tadpole in my inventory, and you have to use it, basically, in
Oh.
order to transform. So, Hobo or Jeff?
Sure.
I'm good with that.
You good without?
I'm good with Hobo doing it.
Okay. Now, Hobo, be very, very careful, because if you choose the wrong thing to do, you will eat it, and we don't want you to eat it. It's the Astral Touched Tadpole.
Okay.
What happens if he eats it?
It disappears. So, save.
Munch, munch, munch.
Don't munch,
Well,
munch,
then-
munch. So,
Indigestion?
Hobo,
Used it?
right click on it, and what are your selections? Just reuse, and then anything else?
Use, drop, throw.
I'm guessing it's use. Oh, look, we get a little movie of Hobo. Hopefully you don't.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you.
You'd think it'd be more powerful if he eats it.
No, don't eat it.
Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Open your mind to it.
drop out of the ground and crush it.
Coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for
Hey,
themselves.
Gray, welcome back.
Crazy elf sisters.
Yeah.
What?
Crazy elf sisters.
Yes.
So we're done here. Can I jump in the portal?
Would you take it back, Gibby?
Yeah, I took it back, yes. And now we have 7 illithid power thingies to use. So, Jeff, you still want to use them?
I'm good.
You sound...
Eventually, you're going to get this tadpole out of my head anyway, so probably not too worthwhile.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
sure we're going to find someone in Baldur's Gate that can help me with our problem.
Yes, probably. Probably not. Anyway.
I thought it was like a big metropolis with all the possibilities.
I don't know.
Hey, Jeff, I got new boots if you want to use them. Got boots for you, Jeff.
Okay.
This wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom.
But only with unarmed strikes.
Oh, this is for monks.
Yeah, I'm not quite as interested in. What I got's pretty good.
Black hole.
Oh, now do we go?
I'm nearly done looting the place.
Oh, and
Oh,
Hobo,
s-
you now have a new movement, too. You can fly now. Just so you know.
I can fly.
You can fly now. Over in your action buttons,
Yep.
you have some choices. Or you have more choices now. Look, you can fly. It's not that great. It's not really flying, but... Are these boots made for walking? They're made for flying.
You don't look like you're flying.
Well, you only fly from point A to point B, and then you hit the ground.
So, back to the portal and probably back to camp.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, using the portal.
There is nothing further I can do for you right now. Consider using my gift.
Nope, thank you.
You're no fun. Oops, sorry.
Quest denied.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. I was in the middle of plugging in a worm.
Plug and play worms.
Yes, but they're the cool plug-and-play worms. Not this crappy Windows 95 stuff.
Can we go back to bed?
Maybe let's see what Lae'zel says. I have some it's Yankee text slates. Oh, they're all gone. We have to sleep.
They left
No
them
one's
out.
here.
So back to bed.
Oh, probably a good idea. Yes, we'll go to bed.
Sleep on that pile of blood. And that corpse as a pillow.
Corpses are soft when you sleep on them, especially after a couple of days. You guys smell a little weird, but you'll get used to it.
Well, they're back. The Githyanki lady's here, Lae'zel.
She's got an exclamation mark.
Oh yeah, she's probably not going to be too terribly happy.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the Astral prison.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Blood of the Mother, who is he exactly? A mighty powerful prince. If he can block out an illithid hive mind, what makes Orpheus such a threat to Vlaakith? Our dream figure is a mind flayer. Isn't that more concerning?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
They numbered her?
Yep, 157. That's a lot of Vlaakiths. How does Orpheus fit in? Keep silent.
Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now? Then Voss is right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise. It's just one Githyanki. Is he really all that dangerous to Vlaakith? Voss was right.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If a Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
I'd like to talk about Orpheus. Hatcher with the single egg. Okay, the crutch. whatever about your quarrel with Shadowheart. It's not about making use of the tadpole's power. The Emperor's astral promises exceptional power.
I think that's just the normal. You can talk
Yep.
to her about this.
Yep. It's whatever Jeff and Hobo want to do.
They want to know more.
Would you like to know more?
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
It's not like that, Lisa. Except the astral touch platform power, you'll be unstoppable. It's fine. You just don't. You don't need to use it.
I know, and I won't.
Would you like to know more?
Hatch with a single egg. How many does that egg clutch usually contain? Enough to make a good scrambled egg?
Wow, that's
What?
very insensitive of you, Gimpy.
What?
You mean a giflet?
A giflet. Yes. Instead of an omelet, a giflet.
Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
I can't think of quite him. I had to evolve it to lay eggs. As a lane, I'm curious about the logistics.
Yeah, there's some things we just don't need to know.
Yeah, I don't need to know this stuff.
Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukyani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once. Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped illicit enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
We have this thing called birth control. Just say it. Anyway, leave. Okay. Oh, that's right. Different stuff. And Hobo. You have 3 worms to plug into your brain if you want.
Take your talk to animals. Scratch wants to talk.
What?
Scratch wants to talk.
Just a second.
And Karlak too.
Okay, where's Scratch hiding? Way over there?
Just a dog. We don't need to talk.
But it's important. He's probably got the most important things to say. You know, being a dog and all.
I say he found a dagger. Or maybe a small healing potion.
Or a ball.
He's over here.
What's he doing over there?
He runs around. He's a dog.
He does. He does run a lot.
I think you're overburdened.
Am I? How did I get overburdened?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What do you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Oh, look, it's a
All I know
torch.
I thought of you when I saw it.
Thought of me when he saw the torch.
So he wants to tell you he wants to burn you?
I don't know what that means.
You shouldn't reward such actions.
Well, you kind of have to. 'Cause you never know what... It might actually bring us something important one of these days.
He's probably giving you that crap because he doesn't like how you're scratching him or petting him.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlak doesn't blink.
That was intriguing.
It's kind of bad for the eye.
No, still, it's fine. How did I end up with all these ingots? I'm not supposed to be carrying this stuff. I'm not strong.
A certain emo half-elf cleric is missing, so that was expected.
Stupid torch. What am I carrying that's so damn heavy? An alchemy pouch, a camp supply sack, a keychain. Who gave me this shit? Seriously, who gave me this stuff?
I think because you're the host, you got the stuff that Shadowheart was carrying when she left. That's her keychain and the supply pack and...
So it's her fault.
Well, technically, it's our fault for scaring her away, I guess. So.
Hello, Gimpy.
Yes.
It is time to
Scaring
take a
her
break.
away. Yes,
Go
that's
get
it.
some more water while you are
you're
up.
right.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
If we were nicer to her, then she might have stuck around, and then she wouldn't have overburdened you with all that stuff.
But we didn't need her. Do we need to be carrying around ingots? Or do we want to sell those?
I think we can sell those.
Okay, I'll give them to you. Look at all these devourer brains I have.
Good for mixing potions.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm collecting them. I don't know what potions they're good for, but they're there. Psychic resistance is what they're good for. Seriously, where did this stuff come from?
Anyway, we going for break?
Yes, going for a break. I'm just going through the inventory to try to get a little bit better under control here. Because again, stuff is mysteriously appearing in my backpack and I have no idea where it's coming from. Okay, wait a little bit better than it was. So, gonna take a break. We didn't take our first break, so we definitely have to take this one. So, gonna get up, stretch your legs, get some water, that kind of thing. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching, and of course, thank you, Jeff, Hobo, and Hurricane for joining me today. Be back in a few minutes. Enjoy the dog video.